The Justice Podcast with your hosts, Amber Wagner and Jacob Willis.
What's the deal, y'all? Welcome to the first episode.
Yes, ding, 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 ding.
It's your girl, Amber Wagner.
And your boy, Jacob Willis. And this is the first episode of the Just Us podcast.
I'm so glad to finally be here, getting it going, getting started, putting my fears behind me.
I'm so proud of you.
No, I'm proud of
Us. Okay, that
yeah,
part.
let's talk about
Come on,
it.
we got to toast to this.
Come
This is the first
on.
episode, you guys. And we are grateful for all the support. A little Casamigos never hurt nobody.
Ooh, damn near almost did.
Oh my God, you are so extra. So let's talk about how we got into this. I've known Amber for years, and we finally made this happen.
Yes, so I've been talking about a podcast, so damn long. I saw you with yours, grinding Jacob's gears.
Sure.
When I was a guest, I felt so comfortable. It's always good. We have a good dynamic. And I'm like, I'm ready to just step out. If I keep talking about it, everybody else is doing it, and I'm just behind the scenes looking. Why not get out there?
Come on now.
We outside.
We outside, for real, for real.
Yeah, that part.
I just love just how genuine it is, because you guys, when you have friends, and just general, if you guys don't have that good chemistry, you guys can't even work together.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't even consider this necessarily work. I mean, yes, we're working,
Right.
but it's more so we just chilling, just being us.
We vibing out.
And it's just gonna keep getting better.
Right. And we just talking that shit.
Yes, we just
That
talking
real
that
shit.
real shit.
Yeah.
I know that's right.
Come on.
So I want to get into a mental health check, you guys, on this podcast.
Mhm.
We definitely promote mental health and talk
Absolutely.
about it, target it, because it's a really big issue that we're having in
Mhm.
today's society. They didn't really talk about that growing up. I was struggling with that growing up in high school, elementary
Okay.
school, and I didn't even realize it then.
Hmm.
I wasn't really educated on what mental health was. And I think it's really important that we spread awareness and actually educate people on what mental health is.
Absolutely. And you know what? In school, they always want to teach the history and the science, but they need to have at least a 30-minute class on mental health. How are you feeling today?
Right.
Are you going through something? Do you need to talk about it? So many people bottle stuff in and we don't even know,
Yeah. Yeah. It's the same, and that kind of goes back to depression too. I think a lot of people deal with depression, and it's everybody can smile and be like, "Hey," and they just kill themselves, and then you're like, "Wait, what happened? They was just cool yesterday."
Right.
It's because we're not doing those mental health checks. We're not checking on our friends like that. And you always say the happiest people are the ones that are the most miserable. And you always post check on your friends, and you do check up.
Right. And I be needing checkups too. And you do that for me. You feel me? Because behind these cameras, they don't know. They don't see everything. And that's another reason that I want to get, on this podcast, because I need to let it out. I'm tired. I'm stuck. Maybe if I loosen up, I can lose some of this. I don't know.
I'm not about to play with you. That is facts on facts on facts on facts. Okay, well, let's talk about the motivation, because yes, we are doing the pod now, but what motivates you to wake up in the morning and say, you know what, let me take off this wig and just do a video raw? You know what I mean? Because a lot of people feel on social media, you have to look a certain way.
Oh.
You are the definition of, I'm just going to be me, and I'm going to shed light just as I am.
You know what? Because everybody, I feel like that comes along with everybody's looking for some kind of validation, or they're looking for some acceptance from other people to feel good about themselves. That's out. If you can't wake up and be like, hey, this is me, what's the hell's going on?
Come on now.
Yeah.
You're good just as you are.
Exactly. I don't wake up. I see people, I just woke up. Girl, it's mascara on your eyes. What's going on? You didn't just wake up. And if you did, why you didn't wash your face?
Right, that part.
Yeah, I just like to keep it raw, keep it real. Why not?
I love that. Yes, you got to do that.
Exactly.
Because people are going to see the fake. If you try to flex, people are going to see the fake. So it's always good to just be you at all times.
Stay genuine all the way around.
Come on now. And never lack.
You see where we at.
Hello. So I want to shed some light on Brandy. Because lately I've just been seeing her. She's been doing so many creative things. And I saw that she posted this picture where she had this beautiful pink hair. And I'm like, well, this is giving old school Brandy, a perfect album cover.
Okay.
And then I also read that she's going to be playing Cinderella in Disney's new movie, The Pocket Watch.
And she was in Cinderella before, right?
Yes.
Okay. Wow.
So this is great. I feel like Black Girl Magic kind of faded away as far as Disney.
Okay.
But now we have Holly Bailey.
Oh, with the
She's playing
Ariel?
the Little Mermaid. Yep, in the Little Mermaid, and that comes out next year. Then now we have Brandy coming back as Cinderella.
Come on now.
We all grew up
these
doing
Black
that.
queens, Black girls do rock.
Yeah, I love that, and I
Yeah.
feel like we don't give Black women their flowers as often as we should. But y'all gonna get y'all flowers today.
Especially here.
Yeah,
For sure.
because I have a niece, you know what I mean?
Okay.
And growing up as a little boy, I mean, I have sisters, so of course I watch all of those wonderful movies. But I feel like now this generation, they don't really know too much unless you show them the movies.
True. Yeah.
So now that it's coming back in full effect, I think that's great because my niece, she's gonna love it. She loves those type of movies, so I'm proud of that.
Yeah, me too. Same. And Brandy, you know, she been in the game so damn long.
She has been in the game.
Yes.
And I feel like as the years, her voice just got better and better and better.
Come on, she's still not lacking. And her daughter also is in the game as well.
Sarai.
Yes.
She's so beautiful and confident. She's really molded into like such a beautiful young lady.
Absolutely.
I remember when we went to, what event was that? I think it was Snoop Dogg's.
Oh, yeah, his daughter's
event. And she was there, and she's just so pretty. And the way that she holds herself is just like, okay,
she was
look,
so
little
sweet.
lady.
Absolutely. And you know, remember she went through her little weight loss situation and everything?
She did.
Yeah.
Went on the talk show, was talking about like how she felt like empowered. And, you know, everybody kept saying Brandy's daughter, but she was like, no, I want to be me.
She got her own name.
Put me in my own lane.
Exactly.
I got talent too.
What?
Come on now, mama, pass the torch.
Light it up.
Light it up.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I feel like even when you have a mom that's such an icon like that, I feel like sometimes people have pressure. You know what I mean? They're like, oh, my mom's Brandy, so people are going to expect me to be just as... No, it's like you're just as good at just being who you are.
Being yourself.
You don't have to be a top artist or, you know what I mean?
Exactly.
The vocal Bible.
Come on.
Just be you.
Look, you got to walk your own path, okay?
That part.
Go down your own lane.
Okay, so let's get spicy, friend. Okay, I have a question. Is kissing on the first date okay? And do you consider sex on the first night automatic friend zone?
Let me go ahead and take a little sip.
I'm going to take one with you.
Well, you know me. Y'all don't know. But I love to kiss. I'd rather kiss than have intercourse.
You love to kiss.
I do. I will meet you and we'll be kissing in like the next hour or so.
Yeah, we be in a club, hookah lounge, storefront.
Yes.
And I turn around and she making out. And I'm just like, yo, really?
And I mean, I don't like to just pack and no, I'm
tongue out.
Tongue, like I'm grabbing the head and pushing it. I'm just like, it's going down. I love to kiss.
Ain't nothing wrong with it. I'm not gonna hold you. I love to kiss too. Like if I really like you, then I love to kiss. Like
I maybe have to like you. No,
wait, excuse me. Hey, I'm not judging. So that's one of those things that you really like. Like kissing.
I really like to kiss. Seriously, yeah.
Is it the rush that you get when you're kissing, or what is it?
It's like it's the passion. It brings passion.
You definitely be passionate.
For real.
Head be swimming.
Yes.
Come on now.
Everywhere.
Yeah.
Like, it's crazy.
I love that for you.
Yeah, and I love it for myself.
Come on, Slop.
Yeah.
That's your new nickname. You Slop. Okay. So if you're on a date with a man, what about sex on the first night? Now, I know that a lot of people be like, sex on the first night, you're not supposed to do that. Baby, there's no rules to this game. Everybody is different. Everybody do their own thing.
Right.
So
I feel like everybody is still, not everybody, but some people are still stuck in the why buy the cow if the milk is free? You feel me? So if you give it up like, oh, I won't be marriage material or it's done with. But I'm like, it's freaking finna be 2023. If you want to have sex with that person, just do it.
Just do it like that.
I don't think there's nothing wrong with it.
Yeah.
If it's mutual and, you giving your consent, do it.
I totally agree, though.
Right.
I ain't gonna, but back in the day, I'd be like, nah, I would never have sex with somebody on the first date.
Exactly, yeah.
Then it happened, darling.
Yeah.
We didn't work out like that, but I mean, we did see each other after that. I mean, who wouldn't want to see?
Are you bragging?
No, little flex. But no, it was really cool. Like, I really enjoyed it. And then I thought to myself, like, did I really have sex, like, after the first date? But I did. And it just is what it is. But I don't feel like you have to go on a first date. They drive you to the corner of your house because people don't give out their addresses. And I don't blame you. Or you Uber.com and share your location. Because I know my best friend, she shares her location when she goes on dates.
Okay, I feel like that's...
She does. That's her. I don't do that.
Yes.
She does.
But no, that's good for safety, so okay.
Yeah. And it's okay to do that.
It's okay.
You actually need to start doing that more often.
Ooh, I need to get some more dates. How about that?
Right. No, I need some dates too.
Yeah.
There's actually like speed date
Shut up.
they have every month in West Hollywood at STK. and I didn't even know
that's
it.
a steak place, right?
Yeah, or at Boa. I think it's Boa Steakhouse.
Oh, good.
I didn't even know about it. I saw it on Eventbrite, and I'm like, I'm about to sign up.
You should.
I think I'm gonna sign up because
Why
these
not?
apps, I don't even use apps like them. I just feel like it's hard dating on the apps.
Yes, I've been on apps before now, but some apps have a stigma to them. So some of them, it's like, oh, it's just for hookups. Then some are like, okay, I actually want to get to know you. When I'm on an app, you're not finna meet me the first night or none of that. You're not even getting my number. We're going to talk on this app for a minute. And then when I feel comfortable enough and know that it's really you, then we can move forward. Because from the app, I like to get the Instagram. So then that's how you can really see, like, okay, let me see where your cousins at and stuff. Is this really you? Is it your page? Like,
Not your cousins.
I'll be scrolling and searching because you just never know.
You never know. And this is another question I want to ask, and I'm asking everybody as well, because I've dealt with this before, and it's so irritating. Does it turn you off when you say you are using an app, right?
Okay.
Or you meet a guy out? Let's just talk about the app, because this happened to me a lot on apps.
Okay.
And they're asking you, like, you guys are trying to get to know each other for like 5 minutes. Then they say, hey, do you have an Instagram? So first of all, on the app, it shows like at least 6 pictures, 5 to 6 pictures. I don't want to give you my Instagram when we're in the getting to know me stage, just in the very beginning, because I feel like a lot of people are users. Now, I'm not saying like I'm just this huge person, but I've had this happen to me before. And as soon as they saw my Instagram, they only talked about the things that I do. You know what I mean? It wasn't like,
I hear you.
Every time I try to change the subject, which is back to this. Oh, so you did, or you know this, or, you know what I mean? It's really irritating to me. So I think sometimes that turns me off.
Okay, so for me, that doesn't turn me off. What turns, because like I said, I like to get the Instagrams immediately.
Okay.
But what turns me off is when you hit me up and you already know who I am. Aren't you? Oh my God, I saw you and I follow you and oh man. Yeah. Don't let me know if you know me. Just keep it cool. Keep it player. Yeah, but when you already know me, I'm like, okay, red flag. They gonna want something, or they intrigued by what I do, or you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you want it to be genuine.
Exactly.
From the beginning.
Yeah,
and if they know you, just spot a good time. And then, like, in the middle when we really start liking each other, like, girl, I ain't gonna lie, I know who you are.
That's why I said keep it player.
Keep it player. That's what you gotta do. Like, even when I'm in Atlanta, I can't use Jax. I can't use Grindr. I can't. I just can't. So I don't even use those apps. But I like to go out and actually meet people genuine. Like, I just like to go out and connect with people. I don't even care about the apps. I'd rather be at a bar seeing you sit by yourself and I go join you because you handsome and I'm coming up to you like, yo, do you want some wine? Do you want to drink? Because I like when men give me things, but I also like to, you know me, I like to take care. You know what I mean? I'm a gentleman at the end of the day.
Right. And it ain't tricking if you got it.
Well.
Yes.
Yeah. And some nights I got it, some days I don't. This is just what it is.
And that's just real life, it's right there. Life. Yes. I agree completely. Ring, ring.
Who's there?
It's time for our
doorbell segment. You guys, every episode, we're going to do a doorbell segment where you guys send in questions and we answer them for you. I know a lot of people want advice and things like that. So we are here to help you. So, girl, who's the first person? What's T?
Okay, first person is Billy Skates a lot. Now, her question is, moving in with a significant other soon. What should I be worried about? Excited about? Have y'all ever lived with a partner? What was that experience like? Now, I know firsthand.
Yes, you do.
Don't live with no woman or no man.
Okay. Now you pushing it.
No, but my experience, honestly, I have a bad experience, so it might come off as bitter, but it's going to be real, and I'm telling you how I feel. So basically, this is like when you're moving in with somebody, it's a major life transition, okay? Now, going out on dates and seeing them here and there, that's cute. That's everything. When you move in, you're getting the real. I mean, you're going to see how long do they let the trash sit in there before they take it out. You feel me? Do they get out the shower and leave water on the floor? Is it piss left on the toilet seat?
Come on now.
Do they brush their teeth and leave the cap open and just walk about their day? How long are they going to walk by that piece of paper on the floor deliberately and not pick it up? Do they make up the bed in the morning? Like, you getting the real deal. Do they cook and leave the dishes there and not wash as they go? How is the refrigerator? Like, seriously, is it dogs running around? Like, it gets real. Like,
Yo.
Friend, like, I can keep going. See, like, this is what happened to snatch the wig off.
I'm so weak. You are so funny.
I'm so serious.
But I know you are, and I feel you.
Like, what?
Man, I've honestly never lived with somebody that I was dating. But I've been to their house before, and I look around and I'm like,
what the hell?
I could never live here.
Yeah.
My grandmother, growing up, my grandmother is OCD, right?
Okay.
My mom, we always had a clean house, but when I go to my grandma's house, she can't sit down. My
Forever
grandma,
cleaning, huh?
I just FaceTimed my mom the other day, and to decorate for Christmas. My grandma, she's all over the place.
Wow.
She's still the same, and I love it. But it's just like I grew up differently. So when I go to people's homes and I see little things, I'm like, I can't do this. Even when I'm at my house, if I see like I have hardwood floors.
Mm-hmm.
So when I'm sitting on my couch and I see like a little, if I see anything on the floor, like maybe a crumb or a napkin, I don't even care. I know you never see a napkin on my floor, period. But
Come
I
on
mean,
now.
if you see something, or if I see a little dust on my floor, I
have to
literally
get
go,
it.
I have to, because it irritates me. Or if I step on it, I'm like, why is this on my floor? You know what I mean? So I mean, everybody's different, but nobody's perfect. I don't expect people to have a perfect home, but things like the real important things is like, okay, we're grown now. Like, really?
Yes, like what are you doing?
Come on now. There's one grape left. Eat the grape or throw it away.
Come on now. Oh, let's not talk. Leaving the milk. It's not even enough for no cereal. Like what? Not putting the cap on the soda, and when you open it, it's flat. Opening chips and just leaving them there, and they're stale. Like everything.
Come on now.
Leaving the paper towel thing in there, and there's no paper towels on there. Like I can go on for days.
Same thing with the toilet paper. I cannot stand it. And I hate when people don't change. Just change it. I honestly, I be at my friend's house. I literally changed the toilet. I'm like, just here. Let me help y'all out.
Look,
this takes 2 seconds.
Leaving towels out and they're crumpled like this, like they're stuck. That's how long the towel's been there.
Crusty towels.
Come on, man. Dude.
Giving Lay's chips. Ready for a good old crunch.
Right. Your ass. Yeah, so when you're moving in with somebody, just be ready for all of that. Okay.
Yeah, you gotta be willing and able.
No, let me see. I'm not done yet.
Oh, you keep going.
Mm-hmm. And also, like, depending on you guys' bond, just be prepared for the arguments. It's inevitable. You're with this person all the time. You know, it's no leaving and breaking. You're here. Arguments are bound to happen. Just be ready. I'm telling you, I need to write a book, seriously. Like, I'm an advocate for, like, just everybody have your own space. But I feel you like you want to get into it and you ready for this next chapter. Maybe y'all might be engaged or heading towards that way. And I feel it. You know, your experience may not be like mine. I'm just wishing
you had an experience.
Yeah.
But you made it out.
Barely. The scars are on me.
I know
for sure.
Right, but they're healing.
They call me damaged goods.
You're done. You're done. You're done.
But if you guys are in a good space, something to look forward to is building intimacy, having a stronger bond.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? And also saving money. If you guys, you know what I'm saying? If they have their half of the rent, you got your half, you ain't paying the hall, well, you in the game. You got a little extra to play with. Date night or something, go get some little toys. You never know. So, yeah. That's also a good thing.
I saw something on TikTok. It was so funny that you said that when you said you guys split half on the bills. I saw earlier on TikTok, this girl was like, if you pay more than $1,200 in bills and he want to call you back, she was like, you better just say bye. You know what I mean? Like, bye. If you pay more than $1,200 of bills, do you feel like when you're in a relationship and you're living with a significant other, should they cover most of the bills, especially if they're a man? I know that it's double standard. I know a lot of men are like, why I gotta do that? You know what I mean? But I mean, the man is a provider.
Hello?
So do you feel, does it turn you off if you're dating somebody and they're not giving more than what you are? You get what I'm saying?
I've never dated anybody with money. So I've always done everything, unfortunately. But I would love for somebody to be, let's go half.
Okay, come out
Let's
with me,
go
darling.
half.
We're going to meet you a wealthy king.
Yes.
Who can take care of this beautiful queen. Although she could take care of herself.
Hello?
But it's nothing like having it and then having somebody that can just provide.
Ooh.
And you can save your own coin.
Yes. And maybe also what I would say is, I don't want to say get a contract, but have an agreement written down. So just in case, say they lose their job or y'all get into it and they just all of a sudden don't want to pay. Oh, no. We got this right here. We're going to court.
Come on now.
You know what I'm saying?
And I hope you got a lawyer.
Exactly.
And an attorney.
A damn good one.
Right.
Yeah. So, you know, that's what Hey, good luck.
That's some good advice, y'all. She gave it.
Yes, I had to dig deep.
I'm going to read the next one.
Okay.
This one is pretty long. And I'm like, wow, she really poured her heart. Mm-hmm. So this one comes from Summer.
Okay. Not Walker, right?
No, this one's Summer Davis.
Okay.
And she said, okay, so I'm married with 3 kids. My husband and I have been together 10 years. While we were together, he developed an alcohol addiction and it got really bad. I tried so hard to be there for him to get help and just be the best wife I could, but it just continually got worse and it was just draining mentally and emotionally. We went to marriage counseling, and when we really did try, but the therapist told him you need help. The reason your marriage is falling apart is because of the denial of the addiction to alcohol. He was in denial. So it just never worked out. We ended up stopping the therapy altogether. So in July of the year, we decided to call it quits. We filed for divorce, and it was really messy at first, but now things have settled down a lot, and I'm really starting to have second thoughts about divorcing him. I told him how I feel and that I want him to get sober. And I would never get back with him until he is sober. And he promised me that he's going to work on it. And he said that he'll do anything for us to get back together. And he has been improving. But I don't know what to do. I am so lost and confused, but I can't continue to put myself or my kids through the things he's put us through with his drinking. Should I put a time limit on it? Should I just say screw it and call it quits? I just don't know. Let me tell you something. And I'm not married, but I can give you the best advice that I can because I grew up in a home where I had a busy mom and I had a busy dad, right? So we always had to go to my grandparents' house. Okay. And my grandfather he was an alcoholic growing up. He's always been an alcoholic. Okay. Since my mom was a little girl. Wow. So my grandmother been through so much with my grandfather, and they moved to California and they were still together. So growing up, I had and my grandfather was an angry drunk. Oh, right? Okay. And he would do things, and I was like, growing up as a kid, it's kind of like traumatizing. But I mean, of course, he's changed now. But this is the thing. I saw how my grandmother had to struggle and go through so much. But every time she still stuck beside her husband. I don't know if it's because she's just a praying woman. Come on now. And she believed that he would change. Right. But to this day, they're still together. And he just stopped drinking alcohol, like literally like a year or two ago. Get out of here. Yeah, literally. And she held it down the whole time. Held it down. They never got a divorce. Wow. Never got a divorce. Now, this is the thing. Everybody's different. Let's go back to mental health. Yeah, yeah. Okay. If you're not happy mentally, you have to do what's best for you. You got to skeet skirt. If you feel like you guys can work through it, then stick beside him and just see where it goes. You know what I mean? You got to be happy because you can't compromise your happiness, especially when you have a child involved. When it's the baby. We don't have time for depression, and I don't want anybody to lose their lives because they're not happy. Because then now it's like, okay, now the child has got the alcoholic daddy. It's like my mom left. You know what I mean? Yeah. You never know where it can take you. So my best advice to you would just be like, pray on it. And girl, do what's best for you. I'm being all cute and all motivational, but let me just tell you what it is, raw and uncut. If he ain't going to change, you got to get the hell out of there because you cannot compromise your happiness with nobody. You have a child at hand. So he better get it together, chop, and yeah, you can put a time step on it. Okay, coming in the new year, if you're not showing any improvements, it's time for me to go. So make sure that you're ready to sign those divorce papers. That part. Period. I like that. Yeah. I had to get real with it because seriously, yeah. I would hate. Imagine me growing up as a young kid. I saw my grandfather alcoholic, and I saw my grandma go through it with him. And did I spit on you? No. Okay, because you scoot back like. No, I'm getting into it. Okay. Yeah. So imagine my grandfather, pushing my grandmother to the edge to the point where grandma don't come home. Where's grandma? Grandma in the ocean. Right. She killed herself. Right. Because she wasn't mentally happy, mentally stable. And then the kids is in the system. Right. And I'm like, what happened, grandma? Why she do that? We all wonder why. It's because her mental was not right. She wasn't happy. Right. She stayed in a relationship that she wasn't happy in and she wasn't able to compromise. It all starts right here. Yeah, it does. And not everybody's spiritual. Not everybody believes in God and faith and all of those things. So you got to just do what's best for you at the end of the day, because I'm always going to be happy. And if you don't make me happy, baby, I ain't calling you pappy. Oh, you got to go. Gotta go. Damn, you got to go. Woo. Right. For sure. Yeah. Yeah. So you guys, that was our doorbell segment. So make sure that if you guys want to be featured on the doorbell segment, all you guys got to do is email justuspod@gmail.com. It's just JST USPOD @gmail.com, or you can DM us on our Instagram page. And, let's tell them what Just Us is really about. Like, what is the meaning of Just Us? When it comes to Just Us, I want you to just think it's just us. It's nobody else. It's just us. And we one-on-one.
You feel me? And also, everybody, I know right now how it's the Black Lives Matter and everything. And yes, Black lives always matter.
Come on now.
But this isn't just for my Black people. This is for just us. Everybody. Black, Hispanic, Vietnamese, whatever. Indian, Portuguese, Portugal.
Puerto Rican.
Puerto Rican, everything. Like, this is for all of us. I want everybody to just feel like we're in a good space. And like he said, DM us and everything. We want to talk to y'all. Like, for real. We want to get down to the real situations and problems. Not so much politics and all that. We want real life situations. Stuff that we can vibe off of. You feel me? Because it's just us.
That part. I know that's right.
Yeah.
And I love it, and I really do. I want people to feel confident. I want people to
Right.
feel like they're valuable because you are.
Exactly.
Nobody's perfect. Nobody's better than the next person. And I hate, even living in LA when I first moved here, I felt like I wasn't enough. I felt like I wasn't respected. And I felt like nobody really understood what I felt as a newcomer coming into the
Right.
city. So now that I experienced, my life and everything, I've grown so much as a man. I actually found myself here in LA. You know what I
Love to hear
mean?
that.
I didn't know who I was until I moved here, and I really said, "Oh wow, this is life. This is me." So I want everybody to always feel like they can come, and this can be their safe haven. You guys can comment if you guys want to vent, just to vent. Even if y'all don't want advice, if you just want to vent and be like, "Hey, I had a bad day today,"
Right.
baby. Your day's gonna be even better because guess what? You woke up to see another day, which means you have another opportunity to be great. Nobody's perfect. Everybody messes up. Everybody falls but gets back up. You did it. Hello? Hey. So we're grateful and thankful. And we're gonna be as consistent as possible with this podcast.
Yes, we are.
Because consistency is key. And I'm like, you know what? I'm just grateful because I know your work ethic as a woman. And when somebody has a good work ethic, you will go long ways.
Come on.
This woman posts every single day. She's at her shop, 6, almost 7 days a week.
Damn right.
Doing your thing. And I love your consistency. It's really inspirational because sometimes,
Thank you.
even with my YouTube channel that I have, I feel like I've been falling off lately. And I think it's because I'm not really inspired. I feel like when it comes to that YouTube channel, I've been doing it for years. And it's like the audience that I have is so targeted. It's like a cult-like following. I'm not in a cult channel.
Right.
It's just like I talk about the same thing. I'm mentoring. I'm helping people with, how to find a wealthy man.
Exactly.
And I feel like I answer the questions and talk about the same topic every single time. And then when I find myself kind of going off of that and posting other content, it doesn't get the same love. But you know what I had to say to myself? It's not about the traction. It's about your happiness, and it's about just being who you are.
Exactly.
I'm not going to always talk about the same thing. I'm going to step out of my comfort zone because guess what? I can't always do what's best for the convenience of other people.
Yes.
Yeah. Stop doing that, you guys. If you want to do something or accomplish something, feel free to do it. You don't always have to please people for the convenience of them because at the end of the day, when you go home and you go to bed and the lights go off, it's you and yourself. You and that pillow.
Hello.
When it's time for you to pay your phone bill, your rent, or get groceries, it's not those people out there with the opinion that are going to provide for you. It's yourself. So make sure you do what makes you happy. Yeah, absolutely.
And let me tell you, I tell people all the time, off the Instagram, off the filters and all that, the real you is in that mirror.
Come on now.
When you at home and you look in that mirror, oh, that's who you are. So all this facade, that's going to die out. You, that's what matters. So always try to be comfortable in your skin and with who you are. You feel me? Because especially for me being a big girl, I feel like I've lost opportunities because people are so freaking judgmental.
Yeah.
They want you to look a certain way. Have your hair a certain way. Always come dressed up, have the designer on, and be this person that you probably really aren't. But I'm here to show people I'm comfortable in my skin and I'm going to still prevail.
Come on now.
I ain't stopped nothing.
Come on now.
And that's how y'all should feel.
She's always been this way. And it's just like, let's go back to giving Black women their flowers. Because today I'm going to give you your flowers. And let me tell you something.
Thank you.
We are genuinely friends that I met you years ago. I can't even count how many years ago.
Right.
When we first met, I remember going up to you and I was like, you're so powerful. Like you're a beautiful queen. Just showing you love. And then I just kept seeing you every now and then.
Right, here and there.
And it's crazy how our friendship is today.
Right, how we just hanging out. And now when I met you in Hollywood, we were separate. Now we going to Hollywood together.
Come on now.
You know?
Come on now.
We had events and everything. We got our own podcast.
Come on. Won't he do it?
Won't he do it?
Yes, he will.
Gave me a little chill.
Yeah. I felt it too, a little tingle.
Yeah.
Yes.
This feels good.
Friend.
It feels
I love
right.
you, and I'm very proud of you.
I love you. Thank you.
And you keep inspiring people because you have helped a lot of people. I'm tired of going to the different places, people coming up. Honey, let me tell you a story. Okay, one night we're in West Hollywood. It's story time. It's story time. We were in West Hollywood one night, and we were at a bar. We left the bar. We're about to go to another one. You know, bar hopping, how it goes.
Mm-hmm.
And this guy came up to her, and he was like, "Oh my God, it's you." He literally fell to his knees. We both looking down on the floor like, "Are you gonna get back up?" It took him a while to get up, but when he got up, he just gave her a hug and really expressed to her how much she changed his life. So for me, as a friend, I think that's so inspirational. It's so beautiful because it's not something that just happens once a year. This happens all the time, and it's called influence. You're influential.
Thank you.
And you keep being that. And you're going to continue to be it. You know what I mean? Even when you don't feel like it. And I know you don't feel like it, you still do it.
Friend, you do the same thing. You helping people find their loves and also helping their lifestyles out on your podcast. Let's talk about that.
Thank you.
Yeah.
And now we're working together.
Right.
To help other people fulfill whatever they want to do.
And that's just that.
And that's just that. Oh my goodness. For real.
I just want to know why y'all niggas don't be having no money. Or maybe y'all just don't want to spend it on me. But why y'all want me to do for y'all if y'all can't do for me?
It's just irritating.
It is.
It's so annoying. I'm just like, I've been in relationships where I was the top dog. That's why I date a wealthy man right now, because it's like, and it's not just about the money, but it is. Okay. I like stability, even though I could take care of myself. It's good to have somebody that will actually take care of you. I feel like when you have somebody that can show you that, then you learn to like appreciate it and know your value. Like, you know what? Yeah, I deserve to be treated like a queen. And being treated like a queen doesn't just mean they're giving you the money, but at the end of the day, a man is a provider. And a lot of guys that be out here in LA, they just be looking for stuff, especially with the men you meet.
Right.
They be wanting you to call Ubers.
Right.
Get hotel rooms, but pay for dinners. How they gonna ask you on a date and expect you to pay?
Right, but see, I'm at the point now where it's like, do y'all really not have any money, or is it just really like you just don't want to spend it on me, but you still want to be around me?
Rand, if they asking you to pay for a rental, what do you think?
But they ain't got no money. But he was kissing me too, so why you kissing me like that?
Kissing don't mean that you got funds in the bank.
I understand that, but you supposed to like
dog kisses you, they broke.
Oh, you right.
Dog lick you up. That's a good old kiss. They clean you too.
And they lick my toes too a little bit.
Okay. Let's not talk about your feet fetish with dogs.
Oh, please. Don't make me sound like a creep now.
Right. You made yourself sound like one. But this is a non-judgmental podcast, so at the end of the day, it's raw and uncut.
Everything
if you into little lick, it's okay.
I feel good sometimes.
Right.
I'm not saying I'm stuffing my foot down a fucking dog's throat, but I mean, if the dog happened to walk by and take a lick.
I don't know what you say, friend, honestly. I don't know where this friendship's going to go after this episode.
I cannot.
But no, I feel what you're saying. Like, I don't understand.
Yeah.
But, you know, what turns me on, though, is even if a man doesn't have it or a woman, they still give effort somewhere else where it's kind of like, I'm showing you that I'm trying. You know, maybe I can't afford the dinner. Maybe you cover dinner this time, and the next time I'll cover the dinner, or I'll invite you over and I'll make you dinner.
And you know, something else.
Even if you got to use your EBT, that's fine.
That's fine. And something else I want to talk about too. I feel like back in the day when I was younger, I don't know how it was with you, but I used to be on little chat lines and loop and stuff like that.
I still know the number by heart.
Okay, so what happened to like talking on the phone for real? Nobody really wants to pick up the phone anymore.
Yeah.
We don't communicate like that. Like, it's more like, oh, what's up? How was your day? Hey, what did you do? You want to go out and party? Like, why am I not getting to know you? Why? Only thing I know is probably your name and your age, but we outside doing this and that and who else, you know?
Yeah.
Why don't I know you? Why aren't you taking time to get to know me?
Because they don't want to. And that's why that's when you know they're not for you.
Damn.
You know what I mean? Because we're living in a different time zone now.
We definitely are.
Even the grown men that you expect to be the grown men act like the little boys now.
Little boys, yeah.
And, you know, they say in the last days men going to become weak. It's definitely showing.
We definitely in the last days.
Yeah.
If you don't know, now you know.
Hello. And I just love communication. I love communication.
I do.
Even that post when they were like, good morning. You're like, good morning. How are you? And he was like, I'm good. And he didn't even respond. He hearted your I'm good. He didn't even ask you, how are you doing? And you waited. You so petty.
That's what
this girl waited day and night. Just a text and be like, you don't really fuck with me for real.
You don't like, and now I have so many convos in my phone where the conversation just stopped or it's one way. I'm like, oh, how you doing? I'm good. Okay, what you up to? Shit, I'm chilling. Oh, okay, what you got going tonight? Probably hanging with my boys. It's not reciprocated.
It's not
Like,
reciprocated.
damn, hello.
And I saw a comment where they were like, match your energy, sis. No, it's not about matching the energy. It's about the principle.
Right.
You're a male, you text me, you say good morning. Even if you're not a male, this is just for men and women. If you text somebody, they say you say good morning to them first. You take initiative to say good morning. Okay, I say good morning back. I ask you, how are you doing? It's common courtesy to be like, I'm doing good. How are you?
And you-
Even if you're not doing good.
Yes. Yeah.
It's the how are you, okay?
Right.
Like I'm checking on you.
Yes.
Can I get a checkup? Because right now I'm not okay.
Exactly.
Goes back to mental health. It's just
Right,
it just goes
yeah,
around in circles.
exactly.
And then now you stress out more on top of that because he didn't ask how you doing. And you
Right. And now all day you thinking about it. You can't get it out your head. And,
that's just irritating.
man, I'm getting depressed a little bit. Let's get up off of here.
Let's not do that. Let's not do that. You're going to have a king and it'll come in due time. I always tell you as a friend, it's okay. And your time will come when the man comes. Because I see the BS you be going through with these men. But your time will come, friend. Okay? And he going to come in God's time, not yours.
Oh, yeah. It's never been on my time.
Right.
Ever. But it's on the divine time.
Divine time. Okay? That part.
Yeah.
I love my friend.
Love you more.
It was a good first episode, y'all. What you think?
Yeah.
Please, you guys, make sure you guys comment and let us know. This podcast is on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, iHeartRadio, and YouTube. You guys can follow us on Instagram and TikTok.
Instagram is Just Us Podcast.
Yeah. Oh, I'm sorry. Just Us Podcast on Instagram.
Get it right.
Anyways. Everything is linked down below so they can see it. And everything else is in the description box. If you guys have any topics or people that you guys want to see on the podcast, please comment down below. Go ahead and promote your businesses because, yeah, you a business owner out here in these LA streets.
I got a couple of wigs, you know what I'm saying? I sell wigs at Living Nice Miscellaneous located in Carson, California. Come and get your little unit, sis. You know what I'm saying? A little razzle-dazzle for the holiday.
She got top tier, above average, never basically one, never the two. That's the kind of wigs you got. Silky straight, bounce straight, curly.
Hello.
Bob wigs.
Yes.
For Halloween. Blonde.
Yeah.
Blues, greens, reds, yellows, orange, purples.
Let's not push it.
I'm sure you can make them though.
Right.
And
absolutely.
you know what I'm so impressed by is that you style a lot of your wigs. You be in there sewing them and actually making the wigs and then styling them.
Mm-hmm.
That's talent.
Yeah. All by myself. Took the sewing class myself and just got to it.
That's crazy.
Can't wait on nobody.
You can do it. You can do everything, but not give me a ball fade. If I gotta pay for a haircut every week.
Come on now.
I'm tired of it. Nah. You guys, I am your other host, Jacob Willis. You guys can follow me on Instagram at Jacob Willis Official. I have another podcast called Grinding Jacob's Gears. I'm on a show on MTV. It's called MTV's Day My Playlist. The season's over, but you guys can go binge watch. Just go to YouTube and type in MTV's Day My Playlist. You'll see my mouth open like this. Just like you. No, seriously, but it's a good episode. It's a competition dating reality show hosted by Mandy B. And it's super duper fun. I want to appreciate you guys so much for watching. We are at the WTF studios here in Hollywood. Woo! Shout out. We love them. And guys, on the next episode. Until next time, darling.
What's the deal, y'all? Do you have a business, a product, merchandise that you want promoted on our podcast? Well, guess what? All you have to do is email
justuspod@gmail.com
or DM
Just Us Podcast.
And guess what? We got you.
Period. Everything is linked down right below. So you guys make sure you hit us up and let us know.
Tap, tap, tap in.